Hello, I'm Jenny Kay. Welcome to the Cold Hard Facts on Sex Habits. And today we're going to be talking about ladies' personal hygiene. Ladies, do you ever feel like you have maybe a fishy scent? Do you ever wonder what it is that makes men say that a woman smells like fish? Well, today we're going to go over two very basic, important pieces of personal hygiene that not all women know. I want to share with you the two most important things that you need to do to keep smelling fresh and clean all day long. I've worked with men and women over 35 years, and the number one complaint that I've had from men about their ladies is that their personal hygiene isn't what they would like it to be. Today, I am going to share with you the two main things that you need to do to stay fresh. The first thing you need to do is shave. And when I say shave, I'm not talking just your legs or under your arms. I'm talking about shaving the pubic hair. Now, you don't have to shave. If you're going to leave yourself with hair, that's great, that's fine. Just keep it clean and trimmed to about 1/4 of an inch, and that way you won't have any issues. The reason we want to shave is because when hair gets moist, it collects bacteria, and over time, bacteria can have a scent. It can have an odor. And it's that scent and that odor that will keep women feeling uncomfortable. What you want to do is shave your pubic hair on a weekly basis minimum, preferably about once every 3 days. But if you shave your pubic hair on a weekly basis, you're going to stay fresh and clean. I've had people that I've worked with that have told me that they shaved, and the minute they started shaving, they didn't have the yeast infections or bacterial infections anymore. It makes a huge difference. A lot of bacteria collects down there, and you want it silky smooth. You want to make sure that you are as clean as you can be, and a lot of couples enjoy oral lovemaking. And for a man, it's much nicer to make love orally to his lady if she is clean shaven and is fresh, and it makes all the difference in the world. Now, to not get the red bumps from the ingrown hairs, you need to put a super fatted, like a shea butter, on right after you shave, immediately after you shave. And I use an African shea butter. It's wonderful, and it's nice, and it goes on nice and thick, and then it kind of blends in. It's really nice. I've never had red bumps, and I'll leave a link to it below. But using a Venus razor as opposed to just a regular razor of, one straight edge or one of the others, using a Venus razor, they have triple and they have quad blades. If you use one of those, you are never going to cut yourself. I can say that I have been using one since they came out, and I've never cut myself. So shaving is key. And you'll start to feel better once you shave and you're clean and fresh. It's amazing how much better you're going to feel about yourself. The second basic rule when it comes to ladies' personal hygiene is douching. Now, douching is not an option. It definitely is a necessity. A lady should douche after she has her menstrual cycle and also after she has sexual intercourse. One of the reasons she wants to douche after she has sexual intercourse is oftentimes there's semen that's left up in the vaginal cavity. And when the semen is in the vaginal cavity and the secretions from the man mix with the female secretions, that's when you get that fishy odor. The longer it sits in there, the stronger it gets. So my suggestion is you don't have to jump up out of bed and immediately douche. But within a 12-hour period, I would suggest just giving yourself a quick cleanse. It doesn't have to be the old-fashioned douche bag. It can be something very simple, something like this, like a portable, just a nice portable, reusable douche bulb. These are really nice. A disposable douche works, that's fine. But if you do a disposable douche, I would suggest that you don't get the ones with fragrance because they can irritate. Maybe a vinegar and water one. But with this portable douche that you can have, and you can use it over and over and over, just getting like a betadine douching solution or something, get some sort of cleansing wash designed just for your body, and then you can douche after you have sex. You'll feel much cleaner, much better. Now, some women have more than one partner, and they really have to be careful. If you have more than one partner, then you're going to be in a situation where you're douching more often, and if you don't, you're going to end up smelling like the fish that men talk about, and also you leave yourself at risk for other infections, and there's a lot of complications that can happen. Women that have multiple partners on a regular basis without cleansing themselves down the road end up getting PID, which is pelvic inflammatory disease. That's something you definitely don't want to be dealing with. I also want to mention that one of the nice things about having your own douching system is that you can actually, if you need to, you can use this once, but you could also fill it up a second or third time if you felt you needed to. So that's really nice, and you feel so much cleaner. Douching is like cleansing your face. I mean, you clean your face every day. You just want to make sure your body is clean inside and out. And when you do a douche, if you can, sometimes you're not always in a position to, but if you can, use a spring water or a filtered water instead of the tap water, because the chlorine in the tap water, can be an irritant to some women. So using a better quality water definitely is nice. There's also not just the regular bulb. They now have bulbs that have actual little pulsators in them. So at the very tip, you're going to have a stream of water that'll come out and pulsate. They also have some that have little holes up and down the whole line so that you can have it pulsate, so that you can have an actual jet stream up inside of you, so it does a much better job of cleansing. So I'll leave the links to both of them in the description. But douching is very, very important, and you're going to feel much better. You're not going to be smelling like fish, and you really want to go with that. Now, every woman has a wonderful scent, and we love that scent. That scent is great, but it's not the scent of the semen mixing in with your secretions. And so what we want to do is keep our fresh scent, which is great, and just stay clean and fresh, and know that you are the best that you can be. There's one other little tip on douching that I want to share with you. You probably know it already, but if you don't, it's great. If you're on your menstrual cycle and you want to have sex is great when you're on your cycle. If you want to have sex, if you do a cool water douche about 30 minutes before you have sex, it stops the bleeding, and you can go ahead and have sex, and there's really no residual, there's no scent, or there's no sign of the blood, and you can go ahead and have healthy sex without having the flow continue while you're having sex, and that's always nice. Well, thank you for joining me today. If there's anything in this video that you liked, please hit the like button, and be sure to subscribe to my channel, because I've got videos that come out every Friday, and they're not the usual videos. They're things that most people don't talk about. But do hit subscribe, and I will look forward to being with you next Friday. Have a great week, and blessings to you. Thank you. Bye-bye.